Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Neymar.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing.
It's a mighty effort! They've scored!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and read it perfectly.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
And here's Messi. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That'll be a throw-in. And that is expertly dealt with. And the shot! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And that has added up. Can he finish? And he's found the net! And they're back in front!
Beckham very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Zakaria. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. York, and the counter is on. Played back in. Gnabry. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi, and he stands tall, impenetrable.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be...
And a header! He's got a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Bale. And here's Neymar. And that's gone loose. Zakaria defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. It's Bale! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drill, real chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he cuts out the supply. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pull it.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Belletti. Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Kaka. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Zakaria. Pull it. Here's Zakaria. Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance here to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Aim forwards. Collar. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. Mateus. Gullit is the key defender on that occasion. The message is clear, none shall part. And he's had a hit! And again! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Bale. No, that's been intercepted. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's Neymar. Mateus. Now, who's going to be first to this? Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus. Looking for the run. Pull it.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's a little off target.
There will be
Good
one
running,
at a
strong and
time.
purposeful. And it's Gullit. Mateus. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Gate, kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
That is great defending, so alert.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Beckham, Gnabry, Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. He can run onto that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Belletti. Out to the right. Beckham. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's well spotted. Zakaria. Mateus looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a climb! Oh, it's there! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. Vietnam are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckham.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Vietnam showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain...
Oh no, what has happened here? Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! Kaka. Mateus.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kaka. It's a mighty effort! Cannavaro clears it away.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Bale. Mateus. Interesting ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's taking no chances there. And now the breakaway. Now it's Neymar. Kaká. That is ended up in no man's land. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Collar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution on the field. Gullit.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Serge Gnabry. Zakaria. Number 4, Ronald Araujo. Coming on the field, Darwin Núñez.
Collar just eases him off the ball.
Kagawa. Number 13,
And it's Bale.
Number 5, Chouameni. Daniel Van Buiten. Substitution in progress.
Mateus. Platini. He's through here. Oh, great shot. Big chance! Kagawa. Gently done. Darwin. Good spot. He's seen the run. This could be their final throw of the dice.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that's it. Vietnam perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So, Jim, how do you... Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Has a shot! Vietnam have reclaimed it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling up.
Header! Oh, that is a terrific save! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Benfica with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nuno Mendes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He's in plenty of space here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And here's Hullet.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And Hullet! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Hullet. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Canabry. Still goalless. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lewandowski.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Lewandowski. Zakaria. Beckham. And they can counter here. Xavi Simons running with the ball. That's a corner kick. Benfica have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, that's fabulous. Hullet. He's had a shot! We've got a goal! There is the breakthrough! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, look, this is just what the fans wanted, and now that they're celebrating the opener, I think they'll want to see their team make all the running from here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Merino. Belletti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Oh, we expected better, and a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's picked his way through. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Gullit has created one goal already. Simons. Can he get it through? Mendes is charging up on the overlap. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here.
Added time.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's away. Gullit. And he's quick to get it clear again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Vietnam leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Now it's Gnabry. Xavi Simons goes on a run down the left wing. Foot in. Nicely aimed pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Gullit. Gullit is in a really good position out wide. Gullit! Drogba. Simons. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, that was vital. Still just a single goal between the sides. Mendes calmly anticipates. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Gnabry. And he's managed to get free. Keeper sees it all the way. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
This match was 71,890.
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Drogba. Rodrigo. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Here's a shot. Rodrigo! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, super find. Oh, he's one-on-one! And the shot! And it's in! cruising. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Things starting to look their chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thuram gets good distance on it. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's running through. He's through. Can he finish? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Vietnam have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. Terrific header! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Jan Kullen.
And now the hit!
Jan Kullen.
Oh, crossbar!
Jan Kullen.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Rummenigge. And here's Vieri. And they've got rid. Zakaria. Beckham. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Messi! Beckham. That's a good ball out wide. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Gnabry. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Thuram. And he's there to retrieve it.
Great feat, that.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Fires from distance. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nice sequence of passes this, and he was alert to it. Has a goal! Cruyff. Italy upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it. And
he's gone for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Oh, important interception. Cruyff. Messi, and he's being shifted off it. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Rummenigge, and he's chosen to go back. He's looking to set free a runner. And he's managed to get rid. Can he spark a counter here? That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Beckham. Cannavaro. Platini. Cruyff. And it's Messi. And here's a chance. And that tested the keeper.
Italy just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Gnabry. He has found a way through. That's good play.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but
Big header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Platini. And that interception was most necessary.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rummenigge. And it's Gnabry. Platini. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, well played. And he was quick to get it clear again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Gnabry.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Played out towards the right wing. Ball is over the line. Vieira. That pass has been well intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
To allow. Oh, good spread. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Vietnam head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Platini. It's a good spell of possession, this. Hullet. Collier. And it's Zico. He's gone for goal. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham. Vietnam couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Interesting ball. Beckham. Aimed in towards... Up he goes! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rummenigge. He's in plenty of space here. Maldini. And Owen! It's fallen loose again! Good strike, quite an alarm.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Owen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He gets big! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Koller showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Platini. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Zakaria. And here's Owen. Rummenigge. He's had a hit! You've got to be quick to recover this. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Serge Gnabry.
No, it's Nedved.
Coming on the field.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Taking place.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Maldini getting this one clear. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. And that's not going to reach.
Italy are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Messi, and he's had a hit! And one more try! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge. Nunez. Zico. Moved on forwards. That looks a good ball through. There's no flag.
Italy are stuck in central station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
One 0 as we head towards the end. Now it's Beckham. Belletti.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Nunez. Oh, and he's through the middle. Araujo cuts it
There will
out.
be 1 minute added time.
Zico. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that will be the final act. Vietnam have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Koller taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Del Piero. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a nicely measured pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Terrific header! And Inter now could counter-attack. And he's picked out the run. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Schmeichel catches it safely. And he's only too happy to take that back. Zanetti looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, well played, well played.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. And here's Hullet.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, great chance! Shot a goal! There it is!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Belletti. And here's Gnabry. And it's Cruyff. He's looking to set free a runner. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And no, that was never going to make it. Del Piero. Vieri. Can he put it away? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vieri has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Now he's off and running. Well, that's well spotted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Del Piero. Oh, good ball, shots on here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Hullet. Oh, they could break here. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Vieri. Del Piero. Time and again they are repelled. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Cruyff. Del Piero. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves.
It's a mighty effort! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
And now he has 2. Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's found a way through. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Stood up well to him there. Cruyff chasing after it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. And that is out of play.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he's intervened well there. He's looking wide. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Mateus. Skillfully cut out. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Vietnam are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Out of play for a throw. And it's been given away. Ball's out once more. Zanetti. Del Piero. And here's Vieri. Messi.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
And here's Vieri. And Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Beckham. In towards the back. Goes in for the header! Del Piero. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Pinches it off him. Beckenbauer concedes a free kick for that. Quickly taken. Can he get away here?
Aimed beyond the defence.
And he's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mateus cuts out the pass. Hullet.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's got tall. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Cruyff.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Zakaria. And here's Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Out to the right. And it's played forward. Mateus. Played back in. Fiddles it through. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's a shade optimistic.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he's in on goal. And the finish! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cruyff.
Inter are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Not the most accurate pass.
Gnabry. Collier. Oh, good spread. Collier. Zakaria. Mateus gets over and intercepts. Del Piero. And here's Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Vietnam are closing in on a comfortable win. Maldini puts his foot on the gas. He can run onto that. Beckenbauer. Del Piero. Now that's well seen too. And it's Cruyff. Scholes. And he welcomes it in. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goalkeeper's ball. And we're done. Vietnam pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Koller taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what... He's had a hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Gnabry is onto it in a flash. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Jordi Alba going full tilt down the left. Vieira. And here's Figo. Thuram. Knocks it out wide. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Neymar. Rummenigge.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
That is lovely.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Quarter of an hour played. Played back in.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Koller was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Figo carries the ball down the right. No goals as yet. And it's Neymar. Ah, such a clever touch. And here's Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. He gets big. Now in for the pieces. Goal, Milan! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Milan have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And Dijk makes the interception. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looks to the other side. Driving on and making good progress. He won't be happy with that one.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Jordi Alba. 15 minutes till half-time. Jordi Alba made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Figo. It's a mighty effort! Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Gnabry.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Thuram tries to clear. Now somewhat off target.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Koller Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that has put paid to that.
Rummenigge. Belletti.
And now the breakaway. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Jordi Alba. Oh, that's nice. Neymar.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
That's tidy. Jordi Alba. And he gets rid in a hurry. Gullit. Collier. And here's the chance to counter. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Just a quick announcement.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Figo. Beckenbauer. Figo. Incoming. He's got it all. No mistake. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And they win it back again. Oh, that's a key interception. Milan were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Figo. Now he's off and running.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Gullit. Back into the middle. Collar. Can he finish? And he hits the net.
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The attendance for this match.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And here's Gnabry. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicked it back promptly.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Thuram. Figo could try cutting inside here.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Figo. Vieira. Rummenigge. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Jordi Alba. That is good alertness. Gnabry. Always onto this. He's in here!
Vietnam showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Jordi Alba. It's a good spell of possession, this. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Gnabry. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gullit charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. Collar! Collar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Out of play for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Gullit, Zakaria, Beckham. Coming on the field, Darwin Núñez. Number 6, McAllister.
Oh, good
Number
read.
26,
That's great positioning. So
Kagawa.
good from him.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now it's Nedved. Bale.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. Bale. He's having a go! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Swung over. Nedved. He's looking to set free a runner. Jordi Alba.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And here's Bale.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
McAllister.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is that. Vietnam perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That's headed upfield. That's a sharp pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now. This is what good chemistry is all about.
And it's Beckham. Kola! They just took too long getting forward.
Kola simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement. OK, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the...
Chance! Beckham, that's a good ball out wide. Tomiyasu promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's well spotted. And they're not going to make any further progress. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gets his head to it! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
That is good alertness. Now it's Llorente. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No, that's been intercepted. Koundé. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Gets his pass away. Inter Milan. Decent hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This is their second corner of the game. Up he goes! And he's there to belt it away. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's let fly! And the keeper's got it again. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gnabry.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Gullit. Gnabry. Kola. Tries a shot! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gnabry. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through? This is promising. And he's managed to get free. Hits one! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That was a given. It always was.
Kohler really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they...
Great chance! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that means just one thing. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding
Hello,
on it,
everybody,
but
and
it is
welcome to
equally
today's
clear and
match.
very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. There's the shot! Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's a key interception. Forwards and with intent. Oh, what a ball! Owen! Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Can he latch on to this? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Zakaria pinches it off him, and it's Zico. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Beckham. Now it's Beckham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bebeto, and the ball's... has a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Owen certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Played out to the right. Vietnam yet to have an attempt on goal. Leicester cuts it out. Oh, no joy this time. Belletti. Now it's Beckham. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Bebeto. That's a sharp pass. That's good play. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Now it's Zico. Lille have reclaimed it. And the shot! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Bebeto nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he welcomes it in. Colour! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's Belletti. Gets his pass away. Well, they've got it again. Zakaria. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. Zico going face to face with his great rival. That's really well manoeuvred. That's been cut out, well played. Back into the middle. And it's Zico. Zico cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. He could be in here. Tries a shot! Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's got full. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Zakaria gathers from the goal kick.
There will be
He's going to
one
be disappointed
minute
with
at a
that.
time.
That's good running with the ball. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Gnabry.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there. Lille couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Maldini. Cannavaro. Oh, this looks sharp. And Bebeto! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's night.
Big chance! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly in it. Bebeto! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Belletti. Lille are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nice physical challenge. Beckham. Oh, perfectly measured that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
In with the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The fullback is in acres of space here. Zico. Lille are looking to break at pace. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Zico. Thuram is fouled. Now it's Gnabry. Time's up big!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Koller, Gullit, Nesta.
Deals with that comfortably.
And here's Owen.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gullit. Beckham.
Being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, smashing header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's looking to set free a runner.
Oh, it's Bebeto. Bebeto looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bebeto. Looking tidy in possession here. Well read.
And the danger is averted.
Now there's a fine ball.
Lille showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Can he get onto this? And he's onside. Up he goes! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The goal scorer after 83 minutes is number 11, Jan Kullen. Jan Kullen. Jan Kullen. Substitution on the field. Gullit.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 2.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Coming on the field.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Number 6, McAllister.
Gnabry.
Number 7, Cannavaro.
Vietnam can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Gnabry. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram does well to get it back. There will be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place. Four added minutes has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. Platini. Oh, it's Bebeto. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
That has been cut short.
Bebeto. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Koller taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without
everybody,
a doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously and... It's a mighty effort! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Distributed tidily. Gullit. Great hit! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And that's been won straight back. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals. He's going for goal!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zakaria. Gullit. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Haaland gets flagged offside. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that's an inviting ball. That is good alertness. Well, they could break here. Collier. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Vieira tries making a foray down the right. Little pass back. Well, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can clear their lines. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. Drogba. Gullit. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Pass is just off target. Up towards the front line. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Belletti. Now it's Haaland. Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good running, strong and purposeful. Played back in. Shot at goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham to take it as usual. Up he goes! Real chance! There it is! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Figo. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gnabry is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's a shade optimistic. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gnabry. Oh, what a climb! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Pullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pullet. And here's Figo. Now it's Pullet. And he's quick to get it clear again. Gnabry.
Such good technique.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Vietnam are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
With the owner of a blue
Vietnam
car
go in
outside
at
the stadium
half-time on a
gate.
comfortable
Kindly
2-goal
remove it,
cushion.
as it is about to be towed away. Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Belletti. And it's Gnabry.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
It's Bale! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pullet. Bale. Pullet. And he's chosen to go back. Oh, that's a fine interception. Koller.
There they go, hunting again.
Vietnam have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vietnam, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And he's taking no chances there. Haaland. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Drogba. Thuram makes the interception. Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Firmly met. And it's Maldini. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. Gnabry. He has found a way through. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Pullet. And it's Bale. Gnabry.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And back to the goalkeeper. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Maldini is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's there and gets it away. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution on the field. Gullit, Beckham, number 20, Serge Gnabry. Coming on the field, Darwin
Collar.
Núñez, number 6,
McAllister. He's tried one!
number 26.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Substitution on the
Vietnam
field.
making consecutive changes
Number
here.
11,
Mbappe coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
number
Yeah, they've gone for
9,
more energy up front.
Mbappe.
This is a clear message, Peter.
Vietnam will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Thuram calmly anticipates. Could move up a gear here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he finish? And it's there! And surely that settles it. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gullit, and the finish! He's scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he was quick to react. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes short and sharp. And the ball's gone astray. Out to the right. Collar. Rijkaard makes the interception. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Zakaria. And it's Gullit. Bellingham. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper's dealt with that. Well, there's the clearance. It's headed upfield. He's not got that quite right. Deftly done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's going to be disappointed with that. Some resolute defending there. That's the throw. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's through here. And no, that was never going to make it. That's ruffled a few feathers. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. That looks a good ball through. Drogba. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Arsenal are level. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And here's Drogba. And they're back on the ball again. But that has been knocked clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Gently done. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He's been picked out. Now this could be a chance. Hits one! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Gullit. Beckham. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pass somewhat off target.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And that should get the job done. Beckham. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Cross deflected behind for a corner. He's got tall, and it's in, and with that, he takes home the match ball. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
Climbs up big! That is some save from Khan! Belletti.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Gullit. Has a look and plays it forward.
There will be 3 minutes
Beckham.
added time.
And he's picked out the run. Up he goes! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
And now I'd just like to read out
Really
our
has
fan
been
club
an
members who are
astonishing
celebrating their
game, peppered
birthdays
with
today.
goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22, Figo, number 8, Gullit.
And that's the start of
Coming
another
on the
45
field,
minutes.
Number 11, Bale, number
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pirlo. And the pass is intercepted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Eto'o. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, smashing header! They've done it! A great delivery and a finish to match.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Arsenal give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Pirlo. Oh, that's a key interception.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Gullit. Beckham with the cross. It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Collier. Gullit. Quality ball. Eto'o is onto it in a flash. Eto'o. That's an excellent interception. Gnabry is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Beckham.
Vietnam making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Van Bouten getting this one clear. And here's Eto'o.
The attendance for this match
Eto'o
was
really needed to concentrate on
60,179.
protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
That is good alertness. And that has been clubbed away. Not the most accurate pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 19, Frank Lampard. Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Vietnam have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Koller is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that
He rises! Firm header just off target.
that's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Eto'o. That has been slung wide. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Roberto Carlos concedes a free kick for that. Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good-looking ball.
Footballing width usually identifies with running...
Oh, what a climb! Well, now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
How many? Just how many?
Number 13.
Arsenal
Roberto
making
Carlos.
another change here.
Number 2.
Vietnam blast themselves into
Coming
a
on the
3-goal
field.
lead.
Number 7. Tommy
He's there to retrieve it.
Number 16.
And here's Bale.
Rodri.
Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Oh, super ball! And now they can clear their lines. Gullit. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Lampard. And here's Eto'o. It's Lampard! Great football, shot and save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. Can he put it away? It's in! And they are right back within touch!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, can he get onto this?
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Bale. And that is a little undercooked.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Gnabry. So will they make it count again? Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
So, third corner of the game. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Eto'o. And we're done. Vietnam are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
Now it's Maradona. Mbappe! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone looking for safety. And no, that was never going to make it.
Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
Costa Curta. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gnabry. He's got full. Koller! And that has been cleared.
Vietnam have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Gnabry is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific header! He scored! 100 games of service, duly rewarded. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bernardo Silva. Koller delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's gone loose. That's a decent clearance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pull it. And now the breakaway. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for the runner. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Maradona. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gullit showed that could spell trouble. Gullit. No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Beckham. And here's Gnabry. Oh, not quite. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tchouaméni cuts it out. Beckenbauer, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bayer with the clearance. Messi.
There will be 1
Here's
minute
Tchouaméni.
added time.
Messi. Maradona. Oh, this is a great position. And reclaimed it in a trice. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Vietnam go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry gets flagged offside. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. He has found the way through. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Tchouaméni. Gullit. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gullit. And Gullit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Gullit has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Gnabry, he's picked his way through. Deftly away. Some resolute defending there. And it's Belletti. Hit into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And now they can clear their lines.
This match was 70,987.
Belletti. And here's Gullit. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Costa Curta. And that has left him in a heap.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe! Koller. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's there to retrieve it. Beckham. Gnabry is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, well played. Costa Curta.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Caught offside that time.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Zakaria. Beckham. Gullit. Coming on the
Vietnam
field.
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Number 5. Tchouaméni. Number 6.
McAllister.
Belletti really added the width there thanks to his...
Climbs up big! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage...